and welcome to our kids service. We are so excited for you to see everything that we have for you. But before we do that, we're gonna need you to stand up, make some room, because we're gonna jump into some worship.
Who breaks the power of sin and darkness? Whose love is mighty and so much stronger? The King of glory, the King above all kings. Who shakes the whole earth with holy thunder and leaves us breathless in awe and wonder? The King of glory,
Slow down, Fido. Slow down. Whoa, slow down. Sit, Fido, sit. Good boy, good boy. Hello, everyone. As you can see, I'm walking my dog today. It's hard work, but it's what any responsible dog owner would do. Who remember what responsibility means? Responsibility is showing you can be trusted what is expected of you. If a dog, which clearly I do have, then it's my responsibility to take care of that dog, to feed it, to walk it, to groom it, and play with it. A lot of us want a pet, I think, but we forget how much work goes into it. Responsibility usually take a lot of hard work. We know what we're expected to do, and we just have to find the strength and the courage to do it. That's true of our responsibilities at home, at school, and wherever we might go. But remember, we don't have to see it through on our own. We can do what we're expected to do because God is there to help us. God gives us the power we need. Before we go into our Bible story today, let's start with our big answer. What is that big answer? It's the answer to the big question. This is the question you should get from that important daughter in your life, and that is, what did you learn in kids' church today? Our big answer for today is work hard. And our memory verse for this series comes from the book of Luke, and it says, suppose you can be trusted with something very little, then can also be trusted with something very large. Luke chapter 16, verse 10. The book of Proverbs in the Bible is full of wise sayings, many of which came from King Solomon. Solomon became a king at a young age. He was worried about how he could lead God's people since he didn't have much experience. One night, God spoke to Solomon in a dream and told him that he could ask for anything he wanted. Do you know what Solomon asked it for? You're right, wisdom. Solomon knew that he would need wisdom from God in order to lead the people. Many of the things Solomon learned and said were written in the book with other wise sayings. These sayings, called Proverbs, are short sentences or stories that can help people make wise decisions in their everyday lives. Now that you know a little bit about the Proverbs, let's talk about one specific proverb today that will help us understand something important about responsibility. Did you know that God designed all of us, every single person, for good work? That's actually one of the first things we discover in the Bible. The first thing God did after creating the world, then creating Adam and Eve, was to give them an amazing job of caring for the world. Today, you and I have been given a very important responsibility. It's what Jesus said is most important. Our number one job is to love God and love others. And there are lots of different ways we can do that. But as we know, it's not always easy. It often takes hard work. In Proverbs chapter 6, we can find an unlikely role model for hard work. Solomon told us to take a good look at a creepy, crawly kind of a bug that knows all about putting in work. I'm talking about ants. Here are some of Solomon's words of Proverbs, chapter 6, verse 6 through 8. It says, you people who don't want to work, think about the ant. Consider its ways and be wise. It has no commander, it has no leader or ruler, but it stores up food in the summer. It gathers its food at harvest time. Raise your hand if you ever watched an ant at hard work. It's pretty amazing. Like Solomon said, an ant is always working to take care of what it needs to do. Did you know an ant can lift up to 50 times its weight? Wow. Or that for every human on earth, there are 1 million ants. Ants are pretty awesome. Ants don't need anyone to tell them what to do. Each ant has its own job. Ants live in a colony. In that colony, some ants find food, some feed the larvae, others take out the trash, and some ants even stand guard. They each have a job, and they work hard every single day to do that job. Ants really can show us how to work. Do you know what that means for us? It means that we should take responsibility for our own chores and schoolwork. We don't have to wait for someone to tell us to get started or to follow through. And if we need help, we can ask for it. That's part of responsibility too. Ants also teach us when to work. They know the best time to put in their hard work. They know when it's time to put in the work for a particular crop. You see, they each harvest a different thing. Clover, tree sap, strawberry seeds. They gather plenty to eat for themselves, and they take the rest back to their nest. Then in the winter, they cozy up and rest below ground. That's a great illustration for us. God designed us for work and rest. So when it's time to work, you work hard. And when it's time to rest, you rest well. Yes, that doesn't mean staring at the screen, or it could mean hanging out with people you love, spending time outside, or looking around to discover new things. When Solomon saw the way ants went about their work, he thought it was a good example for us, humans too. God made the ant to work hard and to do its job without anyone having to tell it to do it. God made us to work hard too, and that's what we need to remember today. Think about the responsibilities you have every day. Is there something that you're supposed to do that you maybe don't give your full effort to? What would it look like if you decided to give it your very best? Maybe instead of waiting for a parent or a teacher to ask you to do your chores or homework assignments, you could anticipate it and get the job done your own way. Let's make the wise choice. Let's not wait to be asked. Instead, let's take responsibility, stick with it, and see it through. And it's not just about the task that you're supposed to do each day. If you see someone who needs help, don't wait for them to ask for help. Go ahead and offer a hand. Your hard work is actually a way to love others and honor God. So take a lesson from the million of tiny little friends we've been talking about and do the work God designed just for you. We have the greatest example of this in Jesus. Jesus knew what he had to do for us on the cross, and he did it. When we put our trust in Jesus, the Holy Spirit helps us become more like Jesus, and God's Spirit is there to help us work hard and always give our very best. Whether we're finishing an assignment at school, cleaning our room at home, or finding a way to show God's love to a new friend, let's always give our very best effort. We know that God is always there to help us. We just need to remember our big answer. And what does the answer say? Work hard! All right, I gotta go walk Fido. Let me get Fido. Whoa, Fido, slow down, Fido.
It's time for Memory Verse Breakdown!
Hey kids, today we're gonna break down this week's memory verse. Are you ready? Okay, here's this week's memory verse. You think you got it? Try saying it out loud. All right, let's take some words away. You think you still got it? Try saying it out loud again. All right, let's bring those words back and see how you did. Did you get it right? Awesome. Well, that's this week's memory verse breakdown. How'd you do?
Memory Verse Breakdown!
everyone. On the count of 3, I want you to shout out the name of your favorite fruit as loud as you can. Okay, 1, 2, 3. All right, I heard a lot of different fruits. I think someone may have said Fruit Loops. Anyway, today we're gonna play a fun game that's all about, you guessed it, fruit. You're gonna see some images and words on the screen that are meant to help you guess the name of a fruit. It will be kind of like cracking a secret code. You'll have 10 seconds to crack the code and guess the fruit. Shout it out as soon as you think you know the answer. Let's get started. I'll help you out with this first one. Looks like we have a pine tree plus an apple. What is a fruit name that sounds like both of those things? All right, time is up. Did you figure it out? Pine tree plus apple equals pineapple. Okay, I think you guys have got this down. I'm gonna let you try this next one on your own. Time's up. Did you figure it out? Star plus fruit equals star fruit. Good work. Oh, this next one will be a little trickier. Time is up. Does everybody know what fruit this is? Slime minus the letter S equals lime. Well done. Oh, let's check out this next one. Time is up. Whoa, that was a tough one. Did anyone figure out what fruit this is? Key plus wheat minus the letter T equals kiwi. High five to everyone who got that right. Well, here's the next puzzle. Time is up. If you knew what that animal was, then this one was really easy, wasn't it? The letter C plus antelope equals cantaloupe. Well done. All right, this is our last puzzle for today. Time is up. Did you figure out this fruit? Beach minus the letter B plus the letter P equals peach. Nice work, everybody. Thanks for playing What's That Fruit?
Thank you so much for being with us today. Before you leave, have that important adult in your life go to lifechurchgreenbay.com/kids, where you can grab our Kids Connect card. There you can discuss our big answer, the memory verse, and even more. We love you so much. Have a great week.